What's up, everybody? Tony Pizza here. We're talking about WWE 2K14 Universe Mode. They just did a live stream on it and told all the great information. I'll be covering that in this video. But if you want to check out the entire live stream, it's probably over on twitch.tv/2K. But you can also probably get it at youtube.com/WWE Games. Not sure if it's up yet, but it will be up soon, guaranteed. So let's get into the new features of Universe Mode. We see the menu now. It looks pretty much the same as WWE 13 Universe Mode, except there's a couple things that you will notice. Number one, they also have Rivalries, and they have WWE.com. First, we're going to talk about WWE.com. WWE.com is where the new rankings and stats are. So instead of where you can see the stats and the news, I think it was called News in 13, it's now called WWE.com, so you can check it out there. Now, let's get into the Rivalries. This year, they took a page out of GM mode with Rivalries. You can create who's going to rival and how long they are going to have the rivalry for. As you can see, you can have a singles rivalry or you can have a tag team rivalry. And if you have a rivalry going on, you can actually see what matches happened and how it went. Sort of like a history book of the rivalry. So when you play it out, it will book the matches. It'll make sure that the two guys you put in the rivalry or the tag team you put in the rivalry will have matches on Raw and at pay-per-views. And you can even do it in a 3-part series. Say if you want to do a really, really long rivalry, they'll have 3 different pay-per-view matches and it will come out being very fun and amazing. They don't have the option to choose what they're fighting over, but they are incorporating cutscenes and a lot of great things with these rivalries. And one thing that I forgot to mention about rivalries is that if you do not make a rivalry, by default, it will create rivalries, and championship rivalries seem to happen more often than none. This year, customization is at an all-time high. You can go and edit calendar, edit superstar, edit roster, edit teams, edit titles, story options, and reset the universe mode if you want to do that. Now, for calendar, you can edit the shows. Say if you don't want Raw, you don't want SmackDown, you want to change the pay-per-view, you can do all that. One big option is that you can change the number of matches on a show. Say if you want to make a mini show, sort of like Superstars, you can change the number of matches. You want to have more matches on a pay-per-view, you can do that by going into edit the calendar. Now with the pay-per-views, they actually have a couple new options. One they have is No Man's Land for pay-per-view. If you want a pay-per-view to be No Man's Land, that is where it's going to be steel cage matches, sort of kind of like Lockdown. And also, they do have the option for King of the Ring in Universe Mode. So there you go. If you want to have King of the Ring, you can do it in Universe Mode now. And one last and final thing you can do with shows is you can actually have Diva Championships be the main championship on a show. You can make it a major title. So if you want to have an All Divas Championship show, you can do that. Or if you want your main events to feature Divas, you can make a Divas title a major championship. Before it was only minor, but now you can do it as a major title. So that's something for all you Diva fans out there. I know there's some of you that have been complaining, but they put it in the game. This feature has to go down as my favorite feature. You can actually choose which attire the superstar will come out with on Universe Mode. Say that you want The Rock to come out in his WrestleMania 28 attire. You can do that. He'll come out every time. Or, as you see on the screen, random. That's the one I'm going to be using. Random will mean when he comes out on Raw, comes out on SmackDown, comes out on pay-per-views, whatever it is, he will have a different random attire, which is awesome. It is great. That's probably the feature I'm going to do because you can do it like that. But say when, WrestleMania comes around, you want to make a special WrestleMania attire for The Rock in Universe Mode, go ahead and do that because they give you that option. You can choose which attire you want or random. Like I said, I'll stick with random because that way we can have random attires at any point in the Universe Mode. Anyway, guys, I want to know what your favorite feature of the entire Universe Mode in 2K14 is going to be. Let me know what you're going to do, any ideas you have for Universe Mode. Hit that like button if you did enjoy this. As always, make sure you check out WWE.2K.com. Tony Pizza Guy, frag out.